as the food shortage looms ever larger by the day. It may be in the best interest of all humanity to consider what is being done to our food supply, globally, nationally, and locally.
What's up, guys? Here's why you should always buy your chickens whole. So if there's something like this, like cancer in it, you know, not to eat the whole freaking thing. Don't let the butcher just cut it out.
Frankenstein science experiments on the food supply have continued on at least since the days of the Terminator seed scare that ultimately forced farmers to purchase from approved vendors.
Crops that are engineered in a way that relies on those companies selling agricultural chemicals to them. So you're looking at a high cost, high input system.
The latest crisis concerns a certain chicken feed that seems to be causing sterility among the animals that are already producing less eggs at this time of year.
The evidence is that in terms of yields, that GM crops aren't keeping up with conventionally bred crops. That's the evidence.
It is true that from modern medicine, we've been able to eliminate certain diseases.
Most famous of these, of course, is the golden rice, which has been shown to be able to provide the daily requirement for vitamin A. Vitamin A deficiency is responsible for making 500,000 children each go blind, and within a year, two-thirds of them are dead.
Perform heart transplants and achieve things only dreamed of in the past.
In most parts of Africa, for instance, people use organic farming because it's all there is, and 30% of their crops get eaten by insect. When they switch to GM crops, that goes down to a much smaller fraction.
On the flip side, however, it's been shown that more chemicals are used on so-called resistant crops, patented by the same companies that produce them.
At the moment, 53% of the world's seeds come from 3 companies.
A genetic chimera is nothing more than an organism containing at least 2 different sets of DNA. But make no mistake, genetically modified organisms are chimeras. And instead of asking whether or not eating bugs are the future at our dinner tables, what we should be asking is whether, as in the case of certain states, the experiments using human remains as fertilizer are moral. Is gene splicing ethical? And what here is the end goal? This is James Anthony, reporting.